It's a beautiful day to be here in Lincoln, Nebraska at the International Quilt Museum, also known as Quilt House. No other place in the world has such a beautiful building. This one was built specifically for quilts and to house and store their 7,700 quilt collection. Here I am in the lobby of the Quilt Museum, and I'm going to meet Carolyn Ducey right over here, the curator. Great gift shop. By the way, I'm going to have to get one of those beaded bags for a certain someone special. Hi, Carolyn.
Hi, Joe. Welcome.
Well, let's go up to the galleries.
I love going up our grand staircase. But love the quilted garden outside.
Yeah, see, it's quilted and that beautiful sculpture. Do you know who the sculpture's by?
Linda Fleming, and it's called Reverie. And it's actually got the part of the sculpture is the chairs that are inside of it, so you can walk in and spend some reflective time there. I love it.
They often do lectures here in this beautiful lobby on your way into the galleries.
So we're in our first gallery, which is the show For the Love of Gaia, and it was curated by Luana Rubens, an e-quilter. And it's really quilts that express the concern that these artists have for how we human beings are caring or not caring for our earth. So a really wonderful range of artists in this show.
This show, Cloth Constructions, is a collection of some of the coolest, most forward-looking quilt artists today. David Horning curated this. He's like a professor of color or something, right?
He specializes in color. He's written a book on color theory. And he just really looked at interesting artists who are doing really interesting, unique work.
As you can see, these galleries are really big and built for quilts. You can get the long view and go up and get the close-up. And around every corner, glass nosed. All made by one person?
They were collected.
Oh.
They're made by 11 people. And they have this real, I think their use of color and imagery is really unique to Russia.
Yes.
So it's just fun to see them.
I have a friend from Ukraine, Anastasia Podorvianska, who bases a lot of her work on folk tales. A different kind of aesthetic, but okay. Nancy Crow is one of the founding people of our generation of art quilters. She was already making great work when I got started in 1979. She's been working as hard as she could all this time. You might be familiar with her pieced work, but this show mostly contains her monoprints, what she's been doing lately. Here's the pieced stuff. If you've been watching her over the last 20 years, you can see these are refinements of the ideas that she's been working on. But her monoprints are just out of this world. Look at them. They're rich. They're honest, they're spontaneous, they're gorgeous, and each one is worth long study. Thanks to the International Quilt Museum for putting up this show. I don't know, there's 50 or 60 of Nancy's latest work here. Nancy is an artist with a voice so clear,
Yes.
and rich.
And the interesting thing, I think, is that she still is very insecure about her artwork. I mean,
Yeah, you think?
That's what she talks about in a lot of the text she wrote for the show, is that idea of like, am I doing right? Am I learning? Is this something I really need to do? Should I go back to what I know? Can I push myself hard enough to really conquer this? And that challenge that she presents for herself of just moving into kind of a new, whole new technique.
This really is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see these major, major works by Nancy Crow. Go to the International Quilt Museum YouTube site to find an interview with her and lots of pictures of these great quilts. I really hated to say goodbye to the International Quilt Museum. I had such a great time here. I got to teach my class in the quilt study room. There's my guitar all packed up and ready to go after the class. Carolyn Ducey got out some of the best quilts in the world for me to use in this class. Every time I come to Lincoln, I love it more. The building is built for a quilt museum. The storage for their 7,700 quilt collection is just out of this world. Go to www.internationalquiltmuseum.org. Go to their YouTube channel, International Quilt Museum, on YouTube, and see videos of all of these shows that I've just glanced you through here on this little short video. Make a vacation in Lincoln. We'll see you later.